I'm very pleased to have Angela Ivanova from LAM'ON with me today. Welcome to our webinar, Angela.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure.
Excellent, thank you. Well, we're here to learn a bit more about some startups. So can you tell me a bit about, first of all, about your background and what inspired you to start LAM'ON?
Yeah, well, it's a little wild of a journey. Most of my life I've been like an environmental enthusiast and like animal and environmental protection and etc. But at some point I was in about between 2020 and 2018, I've been working in print and pre-press, which meant that I've been using a lot of plastic in my industry, meaning I've been using laminating film for paper and cardboard in order to give our end customer back then the product they are looking for, because a lot of the advertising materials are actually being laminated with fossil based petroleum based laminating films, which means that once you laminate the paper you can't recycle it anymore because it's already contaminated with plastic. So at some point I was like, okay, how is the industry that I'm super involved in such a big polluter when it comes to the environment? And of course our bodies are already super filled with plastics. We've been speaking about it for such a long time, but we've been speaking because it's true. I was lucky enough actually to have a dear friend of mine that was very much involved in print and pre-press as well, Gergana, currently the co-founder of LAM'ON as well. So at some point in 2017, we were speaking about purchasing a sustainable solution for our project and our end customers, so we can just at least try and maybe mitigate the entire issue that is coming from this industry. Imagine our surprise when we understood that there is no such product on the market existing in the full meaning of it, because a lot of products were out there, but they were either petroleum based mixed with starch, so they're dissolving, but just like 60% of them. The other 40% are still becoming plastic nanoparticles, etc. And we started digging in, why doesn't that exist? Lucky for us, I was super involved in the EIT community back then. EIT is the Institute of Innovation and Technology, European Institute of Innovation and Technology. And slowly but surely, we realized that we can actually dive into acceleration and different clean tech webinars and applications, so we can see, validate the need and the niche for this product, and of course validate our capability for myself and Gergana to work together and actually start building something. So yeah, it was very natural. It was from the customer and point of view, we just decided to start making the product itself.
Okay, and how did you come up with the idea, the innovation, the unique point of difference? I mean, that sounds amazing, but how did you do it? What was the process?
Yep. Well, of course, we were having this missing link. That was Philip, Associate Professor Philip Ublikov. Is now the third person in the company, co-founder all together with us ever since 2018. So how did we actually find out that he exists and that this solution can actually be implemented in the industry? First off, we were starting to read a lot about biopolymers and what is the difference between different polymers. At some point, we ended up finding Philip's name in scientific documents. And it was like, okay, this is a Bulgarian person. We started looking for him and other polymer experts from the Bulgarian Academy of Science. And we were pointed to Philip by reaching out to different contacts. Surely Philip is from the Bulgarian Academy of Science, but as young startup, of course, we got our founders agreement regarding the innovation and that it stays in our company, and that we will do our best to make it happen and to make this bridge between science and business, because Gergana and I are more in the business part of everything, of the products, and Philip was on the scientific part. And it was very nice to see how things can actually yeah, buckle up and
Yeah,
start fixing an actual issue, because a lot of innovations stay in scientific documents
yeah,
and in some
you
websites,
do.
and then don't get developed in the
Yeah.
industrial scale.
Okay, so I think you've almost started answering this question, but what sort of challenges did you face whilst establishing and growing LAM'ON, and how did you try and overcome them?
Well, the first one was surely finding Philip, because unfortunately, in Bulgaria, science-based work is not very well paid. And it is just now for the past 2 years, let's say, that businesses are trying to team up with the research departments of everything, and have their own research department and develop more and more portfolios. But apart from that, it was very hard for us to reach out and to gain investments. Having a manufacturing company means that you have a slower return of investment, which is riskier for investors. And I understand that this is the case. I mean, it is a lot well easier the brackets to invest in a software or something that you can see have its return on the investment like in a year or something. But building machines, being super involved with people that are operating the machines and having the risk of the research and development of the portfolio itself is yeah, it's not so easy for an investor to decide to dive into this. And this is why we were going through so many accelerators throughout the years. But gladly, we won the trust of two angel investors in 2020 here in Bulgaria, Bulgarian-based people that are philanthropists and managers of companies from years back. And they had such a great expertise that they pushed us to dream even bigger and starting to try more and more to gain more and more investment. And this is how we ended up applying to the EIC accelerator, which is actually currently ongoing.
Yeah.
We gladly won the grant, and it is actually ending in 5 months or something like this. And I can gladly say that we've reached our milestones for the past 18 months or so.
Okay. So where are you in your journey? I mean, is it prototypes, pilots? Where are you with that?
Currently piloting. We want to start working 24/7 by March, meaning that we are ongoing first pilot, official paid pilot tests with our customers in order to receive final feedback if there is any, because yes, there is a foil for packaging, but it has different features like the properties regarding the different machines that we will use. Maybe have more slip, being more glossy or something. So there are these tiny little things that we need to balance with our customers. But yeah, we are at the final stage. We are preparing to launch officially in the next 2 months, expand the team even further, prepare for another investment round, of course, because we see the market potential, and we are super focused to double and triple even the manufacturing volume, because we see that there are a lot of companies that are willing to change. And as much as we double and triple and expand the production, the lower the price can go, because we are super competitive to the petroleum-based foils that are currently used. But surely we cannot be, because our raw material is uh, more expensive to begin with. So we make our certain, you know, ways to reach our customers, and we are aiming and lobbying, even if I can say that, for more and more regulations regarding the polluting plastics.
Okay. And my last question you kind of answered, which is what I was going to say, what's next for LAM'ON, but it sounds like you've got a very exciting 2024 coming up.
Well, we are, but surely we have the patents ongoing, we have certifications ongoing. A part of expanding the team, we are looking for our options to either license or mirror our factories in different continents. So there is a lot more to come. We have our ocean biodegradable foil that we would want to further develop in order to tackle different areas, especially in Asia. You know how polluting they are regarding our oceans. We have a lot of more um, products to add to our portfolio. So the more to come, really, we are super excited. Our R&D won't stop with just those two products that we currently have, but surely we are very happy. And of course, yeah, I'm excited because we've been in a wild journey with a lot of risks and a lot of sleepless nights for the
Yeah.
past 5 years. And I'm really happy to be here speaking with you and surely to be able to say, hey, we're launching soon.
Yeah, exciting times and fighting talk from you. So really, really look forward to seeing the updates throughout 2024 for your success, for your successes. Angela from LAM'ON, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.